If y'all know someone that needs the information, make sure you let them know. Go to bit.ly/King Ashley N, bit.ly/King Ashley N, bit.ly/King Ashley N. You can do anything. These 7 secrets that I got for you tonight hopefully are going to change your sales, your close rates, and you're going to start to see more sales. Now, one thing that I will tell you guys, okay, it's going to take practice. People always ask me, like, how do you get the confidence to, state your prices, and how do you get effective at this? Practicing. Practice makes perfect. But if you use these 7 tips, then honestly, even if you're kind of stumbling and bumbling and moving a little slowly, you're going to see that your sales are going to start to increase. Somebody said, sell what? Sell anything. Salesmen and saleswomen can sell anything. Baby, I could sell you some air right now if I wanted to. Blink, blink, blink. And I'm not being arrogant. I'm not being cocky. Like, I am a good seller, because you sell by listening, you sell by listening, you sell by listening. So, and all of these techniques revolve around listening and making sure that you're asking the right questions. And then people always say, well, how do you know what the right question is to ask? Well, you ask the right question based on the conversation that you're having with these different people. So I am very seldomly met with the objection of it costs too much. Anybody ever told y'all that? Most common objections are it costs too much. I'm not ready to use it yet, or I believe it works, but I'm not sure it will work for me. Those are the 3 most common objections. Sometimes you'll have people that'll call you and they want you to try and convince them into buying something. And those are people who are riddled with fear. We ain't really worried about them. That's not our target. That's not a consumer. So number 1, ask questions. Ask questions. Ask questions. I'm going to give you a basic outline of questions that I ask. You don't have to ask these same questions, but you can take these questions and you can make sure that you modify them to fit your business and your products and your services. Because remember, you sell by listening. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. Everybody, let me see it in the comments. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. You sell by listening. All right. I am able to close I'm able to close luxury clients and clients, high-level clients, right? A lot of people think through social media that you can't sell anything if it costs over $20 or $30. That is absolutely, positively, 100% not true. And I've sold 5- and 6-figure clients on I'm not going to say every single social media platform, but on every platform that I've used. So that is YouTube, that is Instagram, that is Facebook, that is LinkedIn, that is Snapchat, and that is Periscope. And I for sure can sell in person. Okay, if you get me in front of the right person, I can do what I need to do. All right. So when it comes to the questions, the very first thing that a lot of you guys are forgetting to ask your potential clients, okay, the very first thing that you guys are forgetting to ask them is what is their desired outcome? What would you like to achieve? Right, that's the first question. A lot of people lead with, how can I help you, or what would you like to buy, what would you like to buy, or what item are you looking for? Instead, start thinking about the desire. So if you have a clothing store or a boutique, I may ask people, hey, how are you doing today? Are you looking for anything for a particular occasion? Right? What like, I'm thinking about the desired outcome. I'm trying to help my client solve their problem or get to a state they want to be in, more so than trying to get you to buy something from me. My job, right, is to help you get to where you would want to be. So if I'm a fitness trainer, I'm not going to be like, which fitness plan or which program do you want to sign up for? They probably don't know yet. They're probably coming to you, to your page or to your website or inside of your store, or calling you because they're looking for some type of guidance. So instead, you may say, hey, what's your next goal? What's your project? Where are you at right now? Where would you like to be? So I always start by trying to figure out, like, what desired state my clients would like to be in. The next thing that I want to figure out after that is I want to get some sense of time of how quickly they're looking to get a remedy, right? So I always like to, you said you want the no sweat, you want the no sweat plan. Right, right on. The next thing that we're going to ask people, right, we're going to try and figure out the time frame. So, so if I go back to the example of a store and I have a boutique and I'm asking about, are you shopping for a specific occasion? And they say, yeah, I'm going to a wedding. I'm going to a wedding and I want to find something to wear. When is the wedding? Is it in a month? Is it in a week? Is it in 2 days? Because right now I'm trying to figure out what options or what tricks I need to be able to pull out of the bag for my client. Maybe they find something that they like, but it's not in that size, but I can order it and have it overnighted because maybe the wedding they're going to, they leave for it in 2 days or 3 days. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If someone comes to me and they're like, hey, Ashley, I'm starting a business and I want to be able to get more clients, or people come to me and they say, hey, girl, hey, I'm in business and I want to get more exposure. I want to build up more clients, and somebody told me that you can help me do that with my social media. Okay, well, I'm going to get more specific. Okay, so what product or service do you sell? How many more sales are we trying to get to? What are your current sales? What would you like your numbers to be? Where would you like your company to be in the next 3 to 6 months? How quickly are you ready to start? And somebody may say, well, I'm just kind of in the information gathering stage because I need to set my budget. People tell me that. Okay, well, let's run down these remedies, but we always want to find a time frame. Okay, and now this third question is probably the most important question that you can ask, and a lot of y'all would get sales if y'all would ask this third question. They would turn into a client for you immediately, because the quickest way to get a new client or a new customer is to offer them a fresh or a different perspective on something they've been trying to solve or a problem that they have. So if you can show them how to do something and no one else has been able to help them with this thing, okay, or if they haven't been able to help themselves, if you can give them some type of solution, guess what? A lot of times you're going to pick up a client, and not only are they going to become a one-time client, they're going to become a lifelong client. The easiest way to build up your know, like, and trust factor is to help someone accomplish something they want to achieve. So, third question that I'm going to ask, I want to find out what other remedies have they tried. That's what I want to figure out. That's my third question. What have you tried? What have you looked for? So if I'm going to the clothing boutique, it's literally as simple as, oh, well, how long have you been looking? Or have you gone to any other boutiques today? Have you gone to any other stores today? Right? If you come to me for business, I'm immediately going to ask you, well, what have you been doing? Have you gone through any courses or training or classes? Any of you guys who have come to a power session or a laser session with me, y'all know on my pre-qualification question form, I flat out ask you, have you ever worked with another coach before? I want to know. I want to know what you've tried. I don't want to suggest things to you that you've already done. That's going to frustrate you and that's going to irritate you. Same thing with your customers. We're not suggesting things to them that they've already done before. My job, again, is to help them achieve the goal. And obviously, if they could do it by doing whatever they had done before, they wouldn't be there with you. Blink, blink, blink. And sometimes people are going to say, I just started, I haven't done anything yet. Well, great. Okay. But we need to figure out. So the third question is one of the most important questions you can ever ask. Like, basically, what remedies have you tried at this point? What have you done to try and rectify this situation or help you get to an ideal state on your own? It's one of the easiest questions that you can ask, and it will give you the most information. Now, depending on how they answer that question is how we're going to roll into the fourth one, which from that point is going to be, you're going to ask them, like, was there anything about that you liked, and what didn't you like? So I'm trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying? If someone says, well, yeah, I work with this coach and she helped me get self-esteem, but she didn't really give me any tools. I noticed that you tell a lot of people what tool, what software to use, how much of this to get, what to move where, what next steps to take, where to advertise, right? They may say that I like that, right? Or they may say, well, I did okay, but I kind of didn't understand what they were telling me. Or if I have the boutique, then they may say, well, yeah, I've been shopping, but I haven't really found anything. My problem area is my midsection, and everything I found, is really highlighting it instead of hiding it. So I know that that's something that I want to accomplish, right? We're just asking people, what did you like? I like the stuff that had the flowers on it. I like the colors of this. I didn't like the length of that. We are trying, right? Because at the end of the day, I am trying to map through inside of my mind what products or services I have that are going to be a good fit for these specific issues that this client is having. In my mind, you're already my client. Blink, blink, blink. You already my client in my mind. So I'm on a mission to help you get to wherever you want to get to. So in order to do that, I need to find out what you like and what you don't like and what you tried and what you haven't tried. Because I want to put together, again, a fresh set of eyes, a new perspective, a new direction, or maybe put something together, right, in a way that you hadn't thought about putting it together for, so I can get that sale. Y'all welcome, because I know for a fact I just made somebody some money. I know for a fact I just made somebody some money because y'all haven't been out here trying this in these streets. I know for a fact I just made some of y'all some money. So those are normally the initial questions that I ask, and so that's how I know what to offer a client, what path we need to go through. That's how I know in what way the conversation should move, just from those beginning questions, okay? He said, yes, I have to add that last question to my poll. Yes. That's how that works. Everybody give me the two. I should shut down the broadcast, say I'm done. That's it. Drop the mic. Bam. I'm out of here. Yes, I do ask very specific questions. I ask extremely specific questions, but I'll be honest, the reason I've learned is honestly just been trial and error, and it's been experience, y'all. Like I started my business like so long ago, and I was very young, and so I was just trying to figure it out. And I was nervous at first to tell people this is the price for my product or for my service, because I was afraid, people are going to be like, well, I'm not going to pay that. Or, you know what I'm saying? I was nervous to say, like, this is my price, and I shouldn't have been, but I was. And I went through, I had a lot of times that I would attempt to take a client out or take them to coffee or, have a dinner with them, do all these proposals and all this back and forth and all of this work, and they still would not book me. So I didn't have, at that point, it was like, okay, I don't have a problem generating leads. And at this point, it's not even the generating the wrong lead. It has to be something that I'm doing when I'm speaking to these people. And some of y'all don't want to admit to yourself that the problem may be you. Some of y'all struggle with it. Y'all just think it's everybody else. No, it's not everybody else, because if it was everybody else, all of the rest of us wouldn't be out here getting this money. Okay, it's you. It's you. So I want to help you. I want to help you help yourself tonight. That's what I want to do. So number 2 is painting a picture. Painting a picture. Again, some of y'all gonna be like, how do y'all know what picture to paint? Well, you know what picture to paint based on the questions that you just asked. So you have to paint a picture without giving away all of the details. You can't give away your secret sauce, but you got to paint the picture. So a big mistake that I was making back in the day when I was trying to pick up new event design and production companies, new event design and production clients for my company, is that I would give like way too much detailed information. And if I'm telling you my vendors and my suppliers and how many of these I need and how many of that I need, and how this is going to be put in the formation of it, what do you need me for? I just cut myself out. And every single time they would either take all my plan and all of my work that I had done in the proposal, and they would take it to some other planner or designer, or they would try and do it themselves. A lot of you guys in here are marketers or business builders or graphic people and stuff, and y'all are always asking me, like Ashley Ann, like, people come to me for free advice, but they're not buying because sometimes you're not doing a good job of painting the picture. You're giving everything away. So even with my business consulting, y'all know I give a lot for the free 99. I'm in here teaching y'all stuff right now. Somebody else would charge y'all about $2,000 to come into a sales training program with them so they could drop this on you. They wouldn't have any more than 2 weeks of content, and then you're going to spend the last 4 to 6 weeks with them practicing your sales pitching. And y'all be like, oh my God, this is amazing. So I already know I'm sold up, and there's much more from where this came from. Much more from where this came from. Okay, don't get it twisted, right? But with my information, I'm going to give you enough where you can get some results and you can see that I am a legitimate resource. Okay. These questions sound like the questions I paid $10,000 to learn. Yeah, yeah. Okay, baby, let the people know. And you had to go to Atlanta 4 times. Come on now. I be trying to tell y'all that I be trying to put y'all on game, but the people don't. But the people don't believe me. I'm trying to tell you, I'm really trying to help us get it together, but it's okay. I appreciate you though for sharing that, because sometimes people, they don't understand the value that I'm giving in these streets. So I just be like, okay, I'm like, get out here in this game and you see what it really is. I'm like, get on out here. It's savages out here. They ain't got no love for y'all. I love you though. No. I do love you though. But okay, so back to number 2. So we gotta learn how to paint a picture. So your job is to, like, whatever this result is that your client is trying to get to, whatever the result is that they're trying to get to, our job is to paint the picture so they can see themselves achieving that, right? So if I'm in the boutique and I'm selling my dress and my outfit to the lady that's looking for something to wear to her friend's wedding, I'm gonna paint the picture. I'm gonna say, "Oh my God, girl, this is you." And, oh, you want to hide your midsection? I want you to put this little cardigan on with it. Okay, now let's adjust this over here, and now I want you to add this belt so it cinches in your waist. Girl, you snatched. What type of heels do you have at home? Do you have something that's strappy? Do you have something that looks like this? Yes, that's what you wear with that dress. Girl, you're going to walk in and you're going to be stunning. You're going to be comfortable. You're going to be effervescent. And I'm sure you're going to get a ton of compliments. How are you wearing your hair? I think you look great if you did something that was half up and half down. Oh, you're going to put some highlights around your face? Well, maybe we can do this and this and that. You paint the picture. People need to be able to see themselves in that space. When I do events, I stop giving people specific numbers, right? I stopped giving people specific numbers. I stopped doing all that. What I started doing was painting a picture. So yes, I would put together a sketch and I would tell you the components of what I was going to do. So when I'm pitching now and I'm trying to get that contract closed, oh, well, this is going to be great. We're going to do a Miami themed style lounge. Everything is going to be all white. We're going to bring in some modern low sofas. We're going to create some different lounge spaces. We'll do 9-foot columns that'll be covered in spandex. We're going to make sure to uplight them. We'll do feathers on top. We're going to do a variation of tables with different heights. We're going to bring in a mixture of shibari chairs and sequence back panels. We're going to make sure that in the pre-function room, it represents the fire. We're going to set up all of the games, all the interactive stations there, and all of the lights are going to be in oranges and reds to bring in the warm tone, okay? We're going to make sure we have an ice sculpture over here. These are the type of hors d'oeuvres that we're going to have. So there's a nice atmosphere, and we're going to make sure and we're also going to make sure that we do some coverings over the doorways and the entryways, so it creates a soft effect, so it really brings in the whole loungy theme, and people feel like they're not in Little Rock, Arkansas. Instead, they feel like they're in Miami. Also, we'll bring in our custom leather bar. It has a lot of blings. It has beautiful pin tucks in it, and it'll add a nice touch to the room. How many of y'all want to go to that event? Okay, thank you. That's what I'm doing tomorrow, by the way. Y'all like, how's she rattling this out? Because that's what I'm doing tomorrow. And that's what I pitched them. And they were like, yes, we love that. We want to go. Now, back in the day, I would make the mistake. Hey, Serenity Wellness Massage Spa. so back in the day, I would make the mistake. I'd be like, yeah, we're gonna have like 6 chandeliers and we're gonna do 10 large centerpieces and we'll have this and we'll have that. I wasn't painting the picture. I was giving the components of what needed to be there, but people couldn't see themselves or their guests inside of that atmosphere and having a great time. So you have to learn whatever it is you do, you paint the picture of where your clients want to be. You can't give away your secret sauce. I'm not going to tell you how many tables I need. I'm not going to tell you how many Paquin tablecloths I'm going to have. I'm not going to tell you how many chairs, how many leather bar stools I'm bringing in, how many sofas are there. Look, you book me and then I'll do an itemized, list for you and say, this is what's happening for this event, but you have to learn how to paint the picture. Hey, Train with T. So T is in here, and T is a fitness trainer. So T can talk about, oh, I have the perfect plan for you. I know that you're new to working out, so this is going to be great. It's only going to consist of 15 to 20-minute home workouts. They're going to be really easy for you to do. You're barely going to break a sweat. This is what you're going to be eating. This food is really easy to prepare. It's going to be a meal plan and a grocery list with you. I have a little video, so they'll walk you through how to put it together. Girl, in the next 2 weeks, you can lose up to 10 to 12 pounds, and it's going to target right from your midsection. You're going to be feeling good and looking good. You're going to be almost a full dress size smaller. You paint the picture of how they get there and what they can do. So whatever it is that you do, you learn how to paint the picture for your clients. So that way they see you again as a resource, and that they need you, right, to be able to put this where it needs to go and help them get to where they want to be. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. So the second thing is learning how to paint a personal picture for your client, so that way they can understand, yes, this person can help me get to my desired outcome, and this is how they're going to do it. All right. Number three, can I do one for hair? If you would like for me to do one for hair or for your business, make sure you click the link in the bio, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann, bit.ly/King Ashley Ann. That's the second link in the bio on Periscope, only link on Facebook and the Gram. Scroll all the way down, book a power session, blink, 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 and we can talk about how to paint a picture for your business. Hey, how about that? Look at God. Can I paint a picture for credit repair? You do exactly what I just said. Click that link in the bio, book yourself a power session, and we can paint a picture for your business, okay? And for everyone else, you make sure you click the link in the bio, grab the featured product, the Ultimate Biz Builder Bundle. It has 24 fire videos in there to help you build your businesses, including everything we covered last night with the follow-up email templates, and everything from the day before where we covered targeting and standards or procedures to help you get in front of the right client base. All right. So number 3 is focus on the product or the service that is specific to your client's problem. A lot of times what happens is that people get really excited. A lot of times we've put like a lot of work and effort into our packaging or our products or the details or whatever is happening, and we want to tell them all about everything. But I got news flash for you, boys and girls. They don't care. People only care about what they have going on and what they're trying to resolve or what they would like to accomplish. They don't care about the 50,000 million 11 other fabulous products or services that you have. They don't care. Our job is only to find out what they are looking for, address the specific needs, and then we're going to talk about my product or my service that I have and which of your needs it addresses and in what way it addresses those needs. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Everybody picking up what I'm putting down? Trying it all day long. Okay, boo. Right? That's what we want to do for them. That is that we are looking. So whatever feature in your product or whatever features you have in your service that address specific needs, that's what we want to highlight. Stop telling them about all this other stuff. They don't care about that. They care about what they got going on. You said, no, I don't want a callus remover. Pretty much. And some of y'all are losing sales left and right because you're talking too much. I have literally watched people talk themselves out of sales. And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, the person is like, I want it. They're like, yeah, sign me up. And they keep on going. It has this and it has that. And it goes over here and it'll do the Macarena and it's going to moonwalk for you and all. You like, then they get mad and they just leave. They didn't care about when someone gives you a yes, you need to learn how to go ahead and move that in the proper direction, okay? Number four. Now, number 4, okay, is going to, again, focus on their specific need or question. And now we're going to map out a plan or how they're going to use this to help them get to their goal. Okay? That's what number 4 is. So what I mean by that is let's go back to how I was talking about, this correlates really strongly with painting the picture, right? You painted the picture, you got somebody excited, they're like, yeah, I'm with that. I can see myself being there. I can imagine feeling good and feeling great, and I am here for it. I'm super duper ecstatic about it, right? So at this point, now we want to lay out specifically like how they're going to use it, how they're going to wear it, how they will eat it, right? What steps they need to take. Okay? So this is a part of setting client or customer expectations. This is what keeps people happy with you. This is what causes people to refer you. This is what will cause people to either purchase your cross sales or your upsells. Okay. This is when we're going to start explaining the process of how this works for us working together. So on Tuesday, you send me an email, or I'm going to ship this to you. I'll send a follow-up call. I need you to respond to it. It's going to have a list of all your instructions. All you have to do is put it in a box and send it to me. You know what I'm saying? I need you to go and take this quiz, and after that, I'm going to give you a ring. Like whatever your process is of once they become a customer, or how we're going to walk them through their plan of what you need from them and what steps they can expect next. That's what we are laying out for people. Okay? What are their specific next actions? Even if the next action is great, once you get changed out of this, I will box it. I'll take it up to the register. And if you want to continue shopping, we can look for some accessories for you. And if you think you already have some accessories at home, then I'll box it up for you. And in the meantime, let me get you a drink. Okay. Should you do this verbally or via email? It depends on what you're selling. For most people though, I do it both. If I'm on the phone call, if I'm on a call with you, I'm going to tell you, I'll say, hey, I'll send this over via email too, but this is what you can expect. This is what we're going to be doing next. So a lot of times, because again, most time people want to know, like, how does this pertain to me? You know what I'm saying? What am I doing? And so if we can learn how to set the proper expectations, you will have a lot of clients that are excited to continue working with you, and they won't be upset. A lot of times people get really, really mad at people because people don't put the proper expectations out there. And so then people are ticked off. Also, whenever you set forth the proper expectations in the path, sometimes people go, well, I really would like more customization, or I would like more time, or I would like a bigger piece of this, or a larger slice of that, or blah, 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 whatever it is that they're looking for. And so it creates an opportunity for you to upsell immediately. So it's really easy, because again, if people can understand what they're getting, sometimes they'll go, well, I want more of this, or I would want a bigger piece of that, or that sort of type of thing, and they will grab whatever it is that you're asking them to grab. Okay. Number five. Five, 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 five. Five, 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 five. Thank you, D. Thank you, D6968. D was to say, oh Lord, we're gonna be waiting forever. Yes, God. Thank you, Smart Sexy Money. Thank you, baby. We would have been waiting a long time. Okay. I haven't seen nothing popping up in Instagram or Facebook land. Nothing. Thank you, Tanya King. Thank you, baby. Okay. So number 5. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Thank you, 3X Productions. Bam. Thank you, 1 Empress to you. Bam, bam. Thank you very much. Thank you for my 5s. I appreciate it. All right. So number 5 is, let me tell y'all this, okay? If you are MLM or network marketer, I would really, really encourage you to put your coins together and order some products that you can keep on you on hand. A lot of you guys are really good. You go to events, you get people to come over to your booth, or you're using the product and people are seeing your fantastic results on your social media page, and they want the shake, they want the juice, they want the waist trainer, they want your mat, they want whatever you got, they want your garment, and y'all are losing sales because y'all don't have stuff on hand. If you work for what was it, LuLaRoe, I don't care, Avon, look, invest in yourself. If you are not willing to invest in your business, don't expect me or anyone else to invest in it. Like have some of that stuff, your popular products or stuff that you want to focus on, please have it on hand so people can buy. I just want to throw that out there to you, okay? For those of you who are service-based providers, or you have like courses and classes and stuff like that, you don't necessarily have to have the product or service on hand, but you need to be able to give people a specific start date or estimated time of arrival. So either you need to have that product on hand, or you need to give them a specific ETA. That point blank period, the end. A lot of times people, if they're ready to get started, if they're ready to cut a check, if they're ready to swipe a card, they want to know how long can they expect until they get their stuff. Those of you who sell physical products, if I'm going to be honest, if you can find some way to expedite it or have it on hand where you can give it to them, that is going to be big for you. Please don't forget, we live in the world where Amazon rules. People are used to getting stuff fast, quick, and in a hurry. Blink, blink, blink. They really don't want to wait over 2 or 3 days. Okay? Sometimes we'll understand that it's a small business owner, so they don't have the capabilities of some of these large companies, and we may wait 7 to 10 days for you to send us something. Okay? But for the most part, we want it now. And if I can't get it right now, then I want to know when I can get it. Okay? So either you need to have a product on hand that you can give to somebody if you have physical products, okay? Or you at least need to be able to give me a date of when our services are going to start, or when you're going to have your first call or consultation, or when I'll be to your house, or when you can expect someone from my team, okay? I sell a service. What is the actual tip? It's have a product on hand or give an ETA. Like, you need to be able to tell people, those of you, for instance, those of you that are coming to the 10K mentorship program, when I dropped that program, I had a date, right? I said, we're starting April 9th at 6 p.m. If I wouldn't have told people when it was starting, guess what? People probably wouldn't have signed up and we wouldn't have sold out. We sold out. People knew, okay? they would I am very specific with my clients, okay? Or if it's not like a date or a time, I'm going to give you a time frame. It should be here within, because some of y'all have stuff you can't give people a specific date, so you can say it should be here within 2 weeks. You can expect a call within the next 48 hours. Someone's going to return your email within a day, okay? Give people estimated times. Give people estimated times. Stop just being out here like, oh, well, I don't know, it's up in the air. Okay, well, they're going to keep their money out of your account. The money's going to stay up in the air and not in your account. That's how that works. Okay? Number six. Thank you, everyone who is currently sharing and inviting and telling other people about me. Special thank you to everyone watching on Facebook. Y'all know the more you share and invite on Facebook, the more y'all comment, the longer y'all watch, the greater the check is that Facebook gives to me. So I appreciate you guys extra in Facebook land. I love all the Kingdom members, but shout out to everybody in Facebook land, helping your girl get that check. Blink, blink, blink. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, trying to help you get a check. And if you want to double up on that check, make sure you click the link in the bio, get the Ultimate Biz Builder Bundle. If this information is helping you, you want to get the Ultimate Biz Builder Bundle. It is normally $147, and tonight it is on sale for $20.19. Blink, blink, blink. Only $20.19. You can have 24 amazing video broadcast bundles, including last night and the night before, where I pumped out those goddamn email templates that y'all was like, yes, I'm here for it. All of that, okay? Number 6 is educating. So I think when I say educate, I think a lot of people think that I mean like from an academic standpoint, or the way that a teacher or a professor, or if you're doing a webinar or something like that, like the way that they would educate. But that's not really what I'm talking about. When I'm speaking about education, when it comes to your company or products or services, it's just explaining to people how they work. Explaining to people the process that it takes for them to get to their desired result. A lot of times people will come to me and they'll say, I want to make $10,000 a month. Or they'll say, I want to make, you know, 7, 8 figures like some of your other clients, right? They'll say, I saw this post from, you know, Vegan Mom Lifestyle, and she said that she's making $25,000 a month with you. Or I saw Cece put up a post and she is doing over $100,000 a month. Or I saw, you know, I saw Rashana Scott is your client and she's closed like 7 deals this year or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll come to me and they'll say, I want to make money like these other people. Or I saw somebody put a post in your live stream last night and they said they made $5,000 this weekend. I want to do that too, right? So you come to me and that's the goal that you have. But a lot of times clients don't understand the process. You are the resource, you're the expert, you're the professional, and so it is your job to explain to clients what supplies they need, what products they need, what infrastructure needs to be in place, what information we need to find, if there's anything from the background. That is your job to explain to them. When people come to me for weddings and events, sometimes they come to me and they'll say, oh, I want to have a wedding and my budget is $15,000 and we're going to have 150 guests and this is what I would like. So I have to educate the client on what a venue really costs. And if we're breaking down, you know, food price and compare, you know, I had a girl one time, she was having a wedding for 200 people and she told me her food budget was $2,000. Now I guarantee, excuse me, there's somebody in this broadcast, y'all like, that sound reasonable. No, it don't. You can't even buy $5 Popeyes boxes for 200 people for $2,000. And that's fast food. Now see, because I'm able to educate and I'm able to explain that to a client, and I say, how much is a, you know, what's the special at Popeyes or Wendy's or 4 for $4? Let's do the math on that. Now I want you to multiply that times 200. Now I want you to add tax. Oh, we ain't got no drink in there. So you want a surf and turf plate for 2,000 people. You want to know if the chef is going to use organically or locally sourced food for $2,000. That's what you got. You can't even buy your guests fast food with blink, blink, blink. Now, everyone communicates in a different way, okay? I'm a little spicy. I'm a little sassy, as some of y'all would say. So, you know, I just go ahead and break it down for the people and make it plain in ways that people can understand it. I'm very nice about it, but I have to explain to people. So once I start breaking down, this is your food, this is your cake, this is your venue, this is your DJ, this is your lighting. Look, oh, your whole $15,000 is gone. Okay? It's gone. We haven't even gotten to a flower. We don't have a tablecloth in the room. We don't have any type of special linen. I don't have an invitation. I don't have a place setting card. We ain't got nothing. We ain't got no charger place. We ain't got nothing. Your 15,000 is gone. And all we got is a venue and some Popeyes chicken boxes and a cake and a DJ, right? So people always ask me, how can I get people, you know, they're like, because for the average rate of a wedding or a social event, my clients are probably about 4 times higher than the state's average. And they ask me, how am I able to do it? Because I am an educator. I will take the time to explain to my clients, this is the breakdown, this is the basic stuff you need, this is what it typically costs, this is what you can expect it to look like. Even with my business building clients, right? You come to me saying you want to make $50,000 in a month. Okay, well, how many sales are you making right now? What do your lead machines look like? What do your magnets look like? How many repeat customers do you have? Oh, I went to your page. I noticed you don't have any trees set up. You don't have any funnels set up. What's going on with your emails? You're not using the email autoresponder. Okay, we need to build that. So this is what you have, and this is what we need to build. And now I can say, I think it's going to take us 3 months to get to this point, or it'll take 6 months, or, you know, it's going to take this long for you to build this up. Every client is different. So you have to be able to educate a client on the process. People don't know the process. They just know the end goal or the desire that they're looking for. That's what people know. It is your job to explain the process or the tools or the steps and the supplies and everything in between to get them ready. Okay. Number 7, everybody give me 7, 7, 7, 7, 93, 11. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Never. All right. So number 7 is the last but not least, and this is more bound for Honestly, this is more, I would say, for upselling and cross-selling. Sometimes you can use number 7 for downselling. Okay, so once I've gotten all my questions and I've painted a picture for you, and we have, put out a specific path, and you know what I'm saying, I've told you how long it's going to take to get things started, and we talked about the process and what you need for your specific needs and how we're going to get it popping. Once I've done all of that, the last thing is I need to make my offer to you, okay? And when I make my offer to you, the best product for you, or the best program for you, the best service for you is XYZ, because it is going to you what you need to do, whatever, repeat to them whatever it is they're trying to do. Product, service, or program XYZ does 1, 2, 3. We're highlighting again their specific problems. This is the price point for it. This is the total for it, right? Ringing them up. How are we paying for that today? American Express, Visa, Discover Card, PayPal, okay? Blink, blink, blink. Cash, 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 right? How are we paying for that today? And then someone goes, ooh, that's a little bit more than I thought that it would be. We have installment plans. A lot of times people go, oh, well, that's reasonable. I'll do that. Oh, well, I'm still not sure. Okay, well, I have this other product, service, or program. I still think that this one is the best option for you, that's really going to help you get to where you want to get to in the shortest amount of time. And it's going to be very effective if we work together one-on-one. But I also have this group training mentorship program, and it's a small group, and we meet every week. It'll give you accountability, and you'll learn a new skill and a new task, and that can help you do XYZ. That's an example of a downsell, right? And this one is this price. And they go, oh, that's great. That's in my price point. I really would love to work one-on-one, but I think I'm going to start right here, and then I'll work my way up to the one-on-one, right? Oh my God, I didn't realize this dress was $500. My budget for the wedding is only $250. Okay, no problem. I have these 2 other dresses that are here. They are on similar cuts. You know, honey, I'm not gonna lie, you were killing it in this one, but this is still gonna have you popping. You're still gonna be banging, and we can dress it up with this and this like we talked about, right? So people by nature like to comparison shop, and all I'm doing is I want you to comparison shop with me. I don't want you to go somewhere else if I really want your business. I'm going to show you my other products or services that I have that are going to fit your needs. Okay, I'm going to give you the best. I'm going to give you the best option first. And if for some reason you have an objection to it, well, let me try and cross sell you or down sell you into something else that's going to give you some of the results. It may not be as spectacular as, you know, the shining star over here, but it's still going to get you to where you're going to need to go. And you may have to give up some of, you know, the benefits or the requirements that you had coming in through the door to get that. Okay, what about getting people comfortable giving credit card information over the phone? They should be comfortable with you if you've gone through all of this. People give me their credit card information all the time. I honestly, though, don't like to take credit card information. I prefer to send people links, because I don't want anybody saying like, oh my God, someone stole my card information. Honey, I ain't got to know your card information. As long as that transaction clears, that's all I care about. Blink, blink, blink. All I need is the last 4 if we need to look for it. That's it. And so for me, I don't want your credit card number over the phone. I know a lot of people still operate like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then we just take the information, we just set it up and take it. But I prefer to send people links. And even whenever people sign up at live events for stuff with me, and we have the little portal and pages set up, but they put their own stuff in. I don't like doing that. But anyway, you guys, has this information helped you tonight? I have given you 7 secrets to help you close more sales. Has this helped you tonight? If this has helped you tonight, let me see, oh yeah, in the comments, okay? If I told you guys something that no one has ever shared with you before, if I gave you some new information, drop a number 3 for me. Give me a big 3. Oh yeah, if it helped, big 3. If I shed a little bit of light, if I gave you some information that you have never ever heard before in these streets. Yes, thank you for all the oh yeahs and the number 3s. I appreciate them. I appreciate them greatly. All right, you guys. So, real talk. I'm a woman on a mission. Okay, I got some events to pull off this weekend. So we're not going to do Q&A tonight, but I want to make sure I got you content. So what I will do is I will come back on one day this weekend, or either Monday, we will do a Q&A. I'll do a little review over the sales tactics, and you guys can ask me any type of questions about generating leads and closing sales at the top of the week. And then because it'll be needed, and then we're going to move into getting you guys ready for holiday sales, okay? For holiday sales. When will the replay pop up? You want a replay of this? Ooh, you want to replay of this? Well, honey, I may just have to package it and turn it into a whole product. Maybe I'll put this with $1 million strategies or something like that for you guys and make it available for y'all. But we'll do a Q&A, okay? Q&A either this weekend or Monday. I appreciate all of you guys who shared and invited someone else. I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out with me tonight as always. I appreciate all of you guys who have always, supported me and showed me love. Do not forget to click the link in the bio. bit.ly/King Ashley Ann. That's the second link on Periscope. That is the only link on Facebook or the Gram. Click that link. You will see featured products. There are 2 things you need to be looking at. The first button is how you get the Ultimate Biz Builder Bundle. If tonight helped you, the Biz Builder Bundle will help you. It will not disappoint. It is 24 of my broadcasts around building up a sustainable business, okay? And we focus a lot on online business as well inside of that bundle. It is normally $147. You can get it for $20.19 tonight. $20.19. 2019. That's it. $20.19. All of that training, and you get last night, and you get the night before last night. We'll go through the proper way to follow up the timeline and the email templates. Okay. Those of you who enjoy my content on a regular basis, if any of my lead magnets have ever helped you, any of the webinars, any of the courses, any of the trainings, any of the products, I want to see you at Accelerate 180. It is going to help you take your business to another level, and you're going to be able to make strategic partnerships while you're there and continue to grow your business, okay? There are installment plans for all of the seating. For executive, there are only 4 VIP seats left, by the way, if any of you guys want those. Only 2 for the experience and 3 for diamond, okay? Blink, blink, blink. But there are payment installments, so it's very accessible. So go over, check out the information, see what we're talking about. We're doing big tings, okay? I'm not Canadian, but I see tings, and we do all of that. All right, so make sure you guys click the link in the bio, and all of you guys that are coming to Accelerate 180, bring a friend with you, okay? Tell them to come and get some of this money too. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're on the planet Earth. Thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. If it's morning time or daytime, wherever you are, have a productive and a prosperous day. If it's evening time, get yourself a good night's rest. All right, y'all know the deal. Don't talk to strangers in dark alleys, okay? And don't take peppermints from people riding around in Scooby-Doo vans. It's dangerous, okay? It's dangerous in these streets. Y'all be safe. If I don't see you this weekend, have a fabulous weekend, and I will see you guys on Monday. Everyone that's in the Royal Court, I will send you guys out an email tomorrow with a few more sales tips for you. Y'all know I sent you some the other day. I'm going to send you some more that you can use to start making some most money, all right? Yes, and no wooden nickels. No wooden nickels. You can't spend those. Can't spend them at all. Like what we teach works.